Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to present you our conference about virtual learning objects of math educative process. We are a team researcher of Ecuador. The members of this team are Omar Condor Herrera, Janio Hadan Guerrero, and Carlos Ramos Galarza. We are from to Ecuador. We are in some universities. The first university is the Indo-America Technological University from the Center of Researching of Mechatronics and Interactive Systems, and the Psychological Faculty of the Catholic University from Ecuador.
Abstract. Nowadays, we are facing rapid educational and technological era. Therefore, there is increased need to highlight the connection for teachers to rediscover improve teaching learning processes. The actual educative processes are being developed in virtual learning environments, offering flexible for reaching distance learning and better tools for teachers and students in the 2.0 web. This has allowed discovering countless opportunities to improve learning environments, offering students an education that responds to the reality where they can flourish, innovate, and develop. The present research brings up as its objective the analysis of the implementation of the virtual learning objects in learning math, and as a result, the creation of an innovative technological proposal in the process of teaching learning. Keywords are virtual learning objects, virtual learning environments, e-learning, be-learning, math educative process.
As an introduction, the implementation of virtual learning objects, VLO, arises as an alternative to face educative issues such as low academic performance, desertion, and repetition of school years. With these tools given to professors, it is pretended to overcome these situations, proposing an educative innovation in relationship to methodology and didactic resources that are used by teachers, focusing in the area of math through the implementation of virtual learning objects, with the use of the information and communication technologies, ICT, transferring the educative scenario to the virtual learning environment, VLE.
Virtual learning objects, VLOs. In a first approach to the term VLO, authors such as Callejas, Hernandez, and Pinzon state that the term learning object was named for first time in 1992 by Wayne, who associated Lego learning normalized blocks to reuse them in educative procedures. Conceptualization a VLO as a Lego because it is structured to add many other pieces like in a puzzle. According to Colombia's National Ministry of Education, a virtual learning object could be defined as a set of digital resources that could be used in a variety of contexts, with an educative purpose and to be continued be it at least their internal components with content learning, activities, and contextualization elements. Also, the learning object must have an external information structure, metadata, to facilitate its storage, identification, and data recovery.
The implementation of virtual learning objects in maths educative process. As it was mentioned, the virtual learning objects may be applied in the teaching learning process, since it offers many possibilities to students, such as the learning read adaptability, the implementation of different activities that calls the students' attention, through the use of multimedia resources, game, quizzes, etc. with the advantage of being used as many times as the student wants, assimilating the content of the virtual learning object in his head read. In the figure number 2, we can see an example of activity containing a virtual learning object, like a video quiz.
As it is stated by Morales et al., the personalization of the different activities, such as exercises, readings, videos, and the variety of resources that VLOs offers, allow the students a fluid learning. Through the use of VLOs and virtual learning environments, VLA, it is possible to work on exercise as part of mechanization processes, applied problems, or as part of an evaluation procedures of any subject. Enabling teacher learning processes, it is necessary to arise the need for a permanent follow-up to the procedures and the corresponding examination for its optimal functionality by the professor.
In the figure number 3, we can see a real photo of our students. They are Ecuadorian students that they are happy with the education with maths. To identify the virtual learning objects, we use relevance in the educative process. It was made a previous revision of the literature, focusing in the use of virtual learning objects in the improvement of maths performance. For example, the study construction of virtual learning objects, the findings were virtual learning environments involves the organization of learning activities that directs the students' self-determination. The study of terrain was finding to achieve children's math learning with pleasure and positive attitude that will allow the accomplishment of meaningful learning. Teacher must provide challenge that will get the whole kids' interest and this way changing mental scan. And the study of Liscando findings was it is not a general improvement after using the virtual learning objects. Comparing the performance pre and post test that could be explained considering that the game exercising requires recalling concepts.
Conclusions are the implementation of VLOs allows students autonomous learning that is adapted to their own time. Since it is a reusable object, it allows the student to make feedback through this object to the different doubts and questions that might present about a specific point of the other shared topic. And this is the matter of the investigation math. The VLOs allow inserting of them a variety of activities such as game, videos, quizzes, readings, video quizzes, among many others that raise the attention of the students, enabling learning with higher levels of motivation and in a natural way. Since it offers to students a technological environment according to the present era. As a future investigation, we propose research with the design thinking strategies directed to students and professors in order to improve the relationship between the VLO's design and the implementation of new resources of them. Finally, it is of great interest to the research team to develop virtual learning objects for different subjects and topics for being applied in the procedures of teaching learnings and to evaluate the impact that will have in the digital process.
Thank you so much for watching our conference. We send you many greetings for South America, specifically from a beautiful country called Ecuador. We will, with attention, with all of your questions, and for us, will be an honor to answer your questions. Thank you so much.